Hello, my dear friends, ladies and gentlemen. Happy New Year to you once again. Right now we're having lots of fun playing around with some words that were created during the year of 2013 that was selected by Oxford Dictionary. And those words we find very interesting.
Very fun.
Joining me in the discussion, in the play, I call it play.
We're in a sandbox.
Yeah, sure.
We're having fun.
All right, good. We're having fun. Joining me in the fun is my good friend Ken Hamming. He's a writer himself. And by the way, he is the real player of words because he writes. Now, our fifth one is fubber.
Okay. Yep.
All right. So how do you see the word is combined?
Well, I'll tell you, it's sort of maybe a combination between phone and snubbing. Mm-hmm. But this is
To be snubber.
I did not know this word existed. However, I have been upset so many times in my daily life when people are fubbing me, okay? And it's like you're talking to somebody and you're engaged in a conversation, and then I pull my phone out and I look at that and I text while you're continuing the conversation. To me, that's pretty disrespectful, pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
And I know lots of people that do it. I know too many people, and even in meetings, I'm on some boards, meetings of committees, you know, the people never look above the...
That being said,
Yeah.
still, people are doing it without being aware of they're doing it.
That's exactly the word that I like to emphasize is try to, in some convincing way, which is often impossible, try to make them aware of the disrespect they're showing.
I'll tell you a joke. Last Sunday, I and my second son, we were having lunch, and I called my ex-wife to come over join us, right?
Nice.
And then we were waiting there. Because the food is there. She said she was coming. She happened to be nearby. She said she was coming. We just waited for her. Didn't touch the food.
Yeah.
So while waiting, me and my son, we were doing this.
Yeah.
We were fubbing.
Yeah.
We were fubbing, right? And then where the hell is she?
Right.
We were like, ding, ding, there goes a ding on the phone.
Yeah.
And I received the picture of my son and me doing this.
Really? Was she in the restaurant, took the picture?
She went in the restaurant. We didn't see her.
That's so great.
She took a picture and went out and sent a picture to us.
That's so great. That's spectacular.
That's such an example about
really
people, how people are ignoring each other or being ignored each other. So,
You know, you go to a restaurant and you see long-term married couples.
and then that's not the end of the story.
Okay.
That's not the end of the story. Now she finally came, right? We laughed over the fact.
Oh.
And we started eating.
Hilarious.
Right? Pretty soon, the three of us were doing this.
You know?
And this time I laughed. I said, look at us. Get together to talk, right?
Right.
And we just come together in order to play on phone.
Yeah.
So,
you know, I'm not saying I'm a good boy or a bad boy, but when I'm having dinner with somebody, my phone is off. I just, you know, and I like people better than social media.
Exactly.
And I live for that. And I do believe courtesy is a very important word, as I describe in my book. And it's like, how can you teach people to just be kind and give proper attention to who you're with?
Exactly.
So, but it's a cute word. Okay, I like the flow of it, just like competition, fubbing, snubbing, you know, a fubber, whatever. I'd like to change society a little bit on that.
And that's we call, or I say, a negative word. No,
I
a
think
word that describes a negative thing. Right?
It's a word describing self-centered attitude.
Last night I was invited by a friend that came from who came from Chicago.
My
It was
hometown.
such a friendship. He called me to come join dinner with him.
Nice.
With a bunch of friends, right?
Yeah.
But during the whole process, the whole dinner,
No,
he
don't
was
tell
on
me.
the phone.
Don't tell me. I can't stand it. You know.
He was on the phone. I was so left over, and I decided and they say, excuse me, I really got something to attend to. I have
Right.
to call off.
Yeah.
So I called off. Yeah.
Wow.
So
That's a-
these
that's
are
a
the kind of like, when I see
a
the word
sad
fubber,
story.
yeah, when
It's a
I see the
sad
word
story.
fubber, I really think about it. It was
Yes.
only last night.
Yes.
My incident of me, my son and my ex-wife were last week, right? This was only last night.
Well, let me give you an
And
extreme.
Frank came from Chicago all the way.
Let me give you an extreme example. I love my sister. She's my sister. But she'll be playing tennis. The phone will go off in her shorts, and she'll stop hitting the ball and pick it up out of her shorts and talk. That is extreme. I love her, but that's fubbing to the max.
All right, good, good. Okay, and our next one is Selfie. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, that's a good one, right?
Yeah, I don't do too many selfies because it's not that fun to look at myself. Okay, All right? So that's the way I look at that. And we just had Obama and the Prime Minister or something in Norway and the English guy doing selfies at the funeral.
The Norwegian
At the funeral.
Prime Minister
Right,
at the
yeah.
funeral.
At the funeral for
It only
Mandela.
shouldn't happen at the funeral,
Yeah.
but the fact they're taking selfies,
Right.
well, it's nothing to comment.
Yeah.
Nothing to comment.
Yeah.
Maybe just the wrong moment.
Just
right?
oh yeah,
Just
right.
the
No,
wrong
I
moment.
wasn't being critical.
The thing
but,
itself
yeah,
is okay.
It's okay. I just would rather look at somebody else than myself. I'd rather take your picture than mine.
I like to play with the word selfie.
Yeah.
And also, once again, like Mom Petition, I like the word formation. Selfie, selfie, right?
Well, you know how close
Selfie.
selfie is to selfish, and that's your self-centered attitude, not yours.
And selfish.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Selfie, well, they're kind of sort of close. They click. Right?
They click. Yeah, yeah.
All right, good.
So
Yeah, all right.
it's a cute word.
It's a cute word. Yeah.
Taking a selfie. Yeah.
All right. Okay. And all right now. Oh, next one. Budget wife.
Yes.
Budget husband.
Well, we're both single for a reason, okay? we're single because we can't afford ourselves. Much less. The reading I did on budget husband or wife is something along the lines, and I think there's variations of this, of you want to marry somebody that you could afford to be married to, okay? Where it's compatible financial attitudes as well as financial resources. So maybe you have a different take on that.
To be precise, the definition of a budget wife and a budget girl, budget wife and a budget husband, is that you get into a marriage for totally self-supporting.
Explain that.
Mutually.
Yeah, mutually.
Self-supporting. Mutually self-supporting.
Right.
Yet you get into marriage.
Yes.
This versus into other marriages. When a woman marries a husband, she becomes a professional mom, a professional housekeeper, which is not that much a positive part. She has to have her own circle, her own job. So isn't that a good thing, a positive thing? The way I look at it is that for somebody who make or a similar amount of money, who are equally self-supporting, and to get into kind of a bondage that created we call marriage, and they can still call each other husband and wife.
Right.
They are not inferior to any. They are equally important.
Absolutely.
And I love the
and
word.
they make maybe the woman makes 100,000, maybe the man makes 50.
Yeah.
They're equal in their respect for each other's ability to create wealth.
Yeah. As a word, of course, is only a word. As a phenomenon, I recommend that this is a good thing to go.
100%.
It's a good thing to go.
Yeah.
Do you think so?
Well, I know a lot of married couples that both have good jobs, and a lot of them have separate bank accounts. I don't understand that. Okay, I understand it, but it's not what I would do. If you get married, you make a commitment that the income is going to be shared and accessible.
Once again, to get to the very bottom, money talks.
Money screams.
As a country, yeah,
Screams.
as a country, as a family, as everything, money talks, right? So when money talks is taken as one of the rule here, you can't get away from looking at it the same way as you talk about marriage, right? Now, when somebody marries somebody who makes the 100% of the money, and this party doesn't have to, you're creating an inferior situation. You're creating an inequality.
If you allow that to develop, yes,
Yeah.
you're exactly right.
And some danger is there. How about someday he gets or she gets tired of you,
Right.
and then you're dumped, right?
We've all been dumped.
For security, for love, for whatever, I recommend those of you back there, if somebody approach you to propose, just ask, are you self-supporting?
Yeah, no.
Do that, please.
Yeah, well, men like to shop just like women.
All right, let's shop around. So
Yeah.
let's take a short moment out, going shopping around. We'll be